We know very little of the true nature of black holes. Even less is known about the elusive dark matter. It is everywhere, making up 85% of the total mass of matter in the universe. It's directly undetectable by any instruments or tests that scientists have so far come up with. But a theory by the late and great Stephen Hawking that dark matter might be made up of tiny black holes created at the beginning of time has been ruled out by a recent scientific study. Let's find out why. The matter in our visible universe, everything we can see and measure, only makes up 15% of matter that actually exists. The rest of matter is in our invisible universe, and yet to be detected in a quantifiable way, and is known as dark matter. Scientists are confident in its existence because it has gravitational effects on galaxies and galaxy clusters. The laws of gravity mean we should see a star at the outer part of a galaxy rotating slower around the galaxy than a star closer to the center, which should rotate faster, like planets do, for instance. But observations show that most stars have a similar orbit speed around their galactic disk, however close or far out they are, which implies that there is some gravitational force at work that we can't see and so far don't understand. CERN's Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest machine and particle accelerator. It has run tests smashing particles together at near the speed of light in the hope of discovering more, but so far has come back negative. CERN are now building a newer, bigger and more advanced machine named the Future Circular Collider, which will conduct further experiments in the hope of revealing the secrets to dark matter. We do know that regular black holes are created when a giant star explodes, and the core that remains is so massive that it condenses and collapses under its own gravity. Stephen Hawking hypothesized a different type of black hole in 1971, an expansion of a theory by Yakov Zeldovich and Igor Novikov in 1966. The black hole Hawking had come up with was one that was very small and formed in the infancy of the universe shortly after the Big Bang and long before any stars were born. Matter at this stage of the universe was clouds of gas slowly condensing together. Some of this primordial soup was denser in parts, and he claimed that in some parts it could have been dense enough that these regions collapsed in on themselves and formed miniature black holes smaller than 1/10 of a millimeter. These would still be very heavy in mass, and if enough of these formed, then it could account for the 85% of mass we can't see, aka dark matter. If these miniature black holes existed, when one came in between us and a star, it would distort the light coming from the star, and it would appear brighter for a few minutes to hours. This is called gravitational lensing. A team of scientists used the Hyper Supreme Cam on the Subaru telescope in Hawaii to try and find signs of this. The chances of this alignment happening with one star would be extremely low, so they pointed the telescope at the whole disk of our nearest neighboring galaxy, Andromeda, which has 1 trillion stars. The team took 190 consecutive images of the galaxy over one night, and it was estimated that if the universe is full of tiny black holes, at least 1,000 gravitational lensing events would be recorded. Results showed that there was only one potential event, which would mean that primordial black holes can only equate for no more than 0.1% of all the mass of dark matter. And because of that, the theory has little to zero chance of being true. And so, the mystery to dark matter deepens and continues as we strive to learn more about the mysteries of the invisible universe that is all around us. We would love to know your thoughts on this subject and the video as a whole, so please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. We really appreciate your support in helping the channel grow.